What's good, certified youngins? It's your boy Certified Tony, and I'm back with another video.
Oh, yeah, going ain't like nigga. Move out the way, please don't be a hero. Bling, blow, ooh, she no skateboard P. Bling, blow, ooh, she no skateboard P. Yeah, going ain't like nigga.
And today I'm about to be telling y'all my experience on my sleep paralysis. I'm going to be telling you guys about my sleep paralysis and my experience. Okay, so I don't remember the day, but I do remember that it started off as a dream. So it was around, I think it was a school night actually. Why am I getting to, okay, but before I start off this story, if you're looking for like a scary story, this isn't it, because you will see why it isn't. But go like and subscribe, and yeah. But anyways, it was a school night and I was off to sleep because okay, let me give you guys the definition of sleep paralysis first. Sleep paralysis is when, during waking up or falling asleep, a person is aware but unable to move or speak. During an episode, one may hallucinate, hear, feel, or see things that are not there, which often results in fear. So, the first time I had it, it was a school night, and I remember trying to fall asleep, because if I can't go to sleep, then I'm gonna force myself to sleep. So I was going to sleep and I was dreaming. Well, like literally I was halfway asleep and I was dreaming. So I was in my girlfriend's classroom for some odd reason, and because I was skipping. And my teacher came into my girlfriend's classroom, so I hid under the desk and I was moving, like crawling on the floor. And for some reason I stopped and I tried to move and I could not move. And that's when it started, because I felt all the pressure on my back. I felt so much pressure on my back. Like, because when you have sleep paralysis, you feel pressure on whatever side you're sleeping on. Like, if you're sleeping on this side, you're gonna feel pressure all right here, just all of it. If you're sleeping on your back, you're gonna feel it on your stomach or your chest, and just etc. And so when that happened to me, I opened my eyes. And I got scared. I'm like, what's happening? I can't talk or nothing. So I didn't know what to do. I was scared, and I didn't really open my eyes as much, because I already was watching videos and stuff about sleep paralysis and like stuff like that. So, and they told you, some people were like, oh, if you wiggle your toes, you'll get out of it. So whatever, that happened, and I wiggled. And wait, for the reason being, this is not scary, because I do not open my eyes. Well, for whatever reason, I do not open my eyes, because I'm scared to open my eyes, because I do not want to hallucinate and see something, because I would get freaked out and I don't know what would happen. So I don't open my eyes. So that happened, and I got really scared, and I was so scared to fall asleep, like really scared. And I just did not fall asleep until like maybe 4 o'clock in the morning. Alright, now the second time I had it in, I think, my parents' room or my room. I think it was my room. I had it again, and I'm falling asleep like always. It always happens to me when I'm falling asleep. So I'm falling asleep, and boom, it happens again. And mind you, I sleep on my side or my back, or my stomach. I sleep on my stomach or my side. But this time I was sleeping on my side, and I'm facing the wall. So, because my bed is like on the wall right there, and you see the little window or whatever. So I'm sleeping, right? And I'm scared. So as soon as I feel the pressure, my eyes go, and I'm just looking around, and I close them back because I'm scared. So I don't think mine's lasts as long, because I start wiggling my toes as soon as it happens. Like, I could wiggle my toes, but I can't move my foot. I can't do nothing. I could just wiggle my toes like that, and I'm done. And I'd be scared to go back to sleep. Now the third time, it happened in my mom's room. One day I was watching YouTube on my phone, and I was in my mom's room. My mom wasn't in her room, but I was in her room, and she was downstairs. So I'm in her room, I'm underneath the covers or whatever, and now this time I'm sleeping like this with my head like this, and I'm falling asleep, and boom, I feel all this pressure on me. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm just so used to it now. I'm like, oh my gosh, here we go again. So I start wiggling my toes, boom, it's done. It happens again as soon as I'm falling asleep. Boom, I feel pressure. And it lasted longer than I thought, because when I wiggled my toes, it didn't work. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm just waiting there just for it to be done. And I start wiggling my toes again after like a minute or two, and it's done. Now, it happened to me again 3 times. It happened to me 3 times. I do it again. It does it again. And I'm sleeping. I'm like, oh my gosh. What am I doing? Like, why does it keep happening to me? I'm keep wiggling my toes. And once that's done, I call my girlfriend. I'm like, I'm scared to go to sleep. Can like you be on the phone while I go to sleep? Because I'm scared. And then she said, why? And I'm like, because I keep having this sleep paralysis and it keeps happening. I don't know why. Because it happened 3 times and I'm just scared. So I was scared to fall back to sleep, and I didn't. I didn't fall back to sleep at all. And now, this time, the 4th time it happened, the 4th time, I was in my room. And this one was so scary. Wait, let me give you a little background. Okay, when my dad was around my age, I think, he used to have sleep paralysis too. So I don't know if that can go on, like the Insidious. You know how the dad had like these little things that he used to have, like the little demon, whatever. I don't know what it was, and it passed on to his son. Well, I don't know if that can happen with sleep paralysis, and like how my dad has it. I don't know if it could pass on to me. But my dad, he used to wear his shirts inside out by accident, and people used to tell him, "Oh, fix your shirt. The devil's right in your back," or something. The devil's right in your back. So, and sometimes when I do have mine is like inside out. So I don't know if that can be the case or anything, but that's what happens. So anyways, the 4th time, I like when my dad told me like, you need to fix your shirt then. Cause he used to always tell me like, fix your shirt. I said, oh, I know it's on backwards. I just never fixed it. He said, oh, and then I don't fix it because I mean, it's a t-shirt. Nobody's gonna look at it. Cause I wear t-shirts. So anyways, the 4th time, I made sure my t-shirt was on correctly when I put on my clothes. I made sure that it was on correctly, everything, just in case anything happens. And it happens. Me falling asleep, and this one, I thought it was going to be so easy to get out of. But my dad did tell. I asked my dad before this happened. I'm like, Dad, like, does this, like, what did you do to get out of yours? Cause I wiggle my toes, and I just want to know, what do you do? He said, I just call on God, and it snaps you right out of it. I said, okay, I'm gonna try that. So when it happens, so it happened, and it happened, and I got scared. I'm like, oh my gosh. So this is how I open my eyes. As soon as it happens, I do this, and I close them right back. I be terrified, and sometimes I just be wanting to open my eyes to see if I'm gonna see anything. Like, who is this thing that's like keep bothering me, and I just get scared. So I'm looking. No, I'm not looking. I'm like wiggling my toes, and it's not working at all. Like, I'm just wiggling them, and it's not working. So like, okay, let me try what my dad does. And I said, Jesus, God, help me, please help me. And it got stronger. When I tell you, that thing scared me so bad, bro. Oh my God, I want to cry so bad. Like the pressure that was already on me, it was just like pushing down. Like, the pressure is like a tingling feeling, but like you still feel the pressure on you. Like something is laying or sitting on you. So I'm calling on God, I'm calling on Jesus or whatever. And it got stronger. It got real strong. I'm like, bro, like, oh my gosh, I'm scared. What do I do? And I'm like, Jesus, please, like, help me, like, get me out of this. like, and it just would not work. It would like keep getting stronger. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I wiggle my toes again, and it works. I'm out, and I'm just scared to go to sleep. I turn on my TV. I put on some music or whatever. I'm watching TV. I'm listening, trying to listen to the music. Like, I'm just all over the place at that point because I'm scared. I'm like scared because at this point, I don't know what's trying to get at me, but it got stronger the last time it happened to me, and I don't want that again. Like, it's scary, and I don't know which one I have. Is it the during rapid eye movement? Sleep dreaming is frequent, but the body's muscles are relaxed to the point of paralysis. And then the other one, I don't know. But it's really scary. And some people's like, oh, if you hear about sleep paralysis, you'll get it. And I don't know if that's the case of me doing that, because I read about it, I watch my videos on it and everything. I do all of that because I want to know like what is this thing? And I'm just scared and nervous. So I'll let you guys know when it happens to me again, and I'll do an update video on it. And I'll tell you guys like how this is working for me, and just give me some tips or things to do when it does happen to me for me to get out of it quicker. Because apparently me calling on God got really, really strong. I don't know why, but yeah. So I guess this is the end of the video. I hope you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. And yeah, just like I said, I'll let you guys know on an update if it happens to me again. And yeah, so y'all stay certified, you youngins, you feel me? And I'm out, you dig?